Hello guys, today in our trigonometric questions we are simplifying sine 180 degrees plus x multiplied by cos negative x all over tan negative x, all these subtracting sine x minus 360 degrees multiplied by sine x minus 180 degrees. As you can see, you have said 180 plus and x minus 360. This says you are using the reduction formula. So it's important that you recall your cast diagram. Right? Remember, we say the first quadrant is one where we say it's 90 minus an acute angle. The second quadrant is one where we say it's 90 degrees plus an acute angle. Or you can say it is 180 degrees minus an acute angle. The third quadrant is where we say it's 180 degrees plus an acute angle, whereas the fourth quadrant is one where we say 360 degrees minus an acute angle. So these are because we say in the first quadrant all ratios are positive. In the second quadrant only sine is positive. In the third quadrant only tangent is positive, and then in the fourth quadrant only cosine is positive. So when you take, let's say, the first letters of all these words, this gives rise to what you call a cast diagram. Right? Now let's proceed. As we proceed now to answer this question, let's see. We have, I'm going to try to scroll a bit down. We have sine 180 degrees plus x. Sine in the 180 degrees plus x. How is it? Which quadrant is it? First things first. The 180 degrees plus is the third quadrant. And how is sine in the third quadrant? It is negative, right? It's this quadrant here. So it'll be negative sine x, hence I'm putting it inside a bracket. Right? Now we have cos negative angle. Because this angle is acute, negative angle would mean you are moving clockwise. A negative angle would be, let me say this, a negative acute angle would be in the fourth quadrant. So negative angle of a cosine is always positive. Okay, so we'll say this becomes cos x over, once again I said this x refers to an acute angle, so it will be in the fourth quadrant. In the fourth quadrant, is tangent positive or negative? It is negative, so this becomes negative tan x. Okay, this becomes negative tan x minus, you do not really write these things in this way, right? So we're going to try to take out common factors, so you write them in the way that you know. Let me show you. Sine, open bracket, I'm going to take negative as a common factor, negative 1. So I'm going to say, open bracket, negative 360 divided by negative 1. What will it be? It will be positive 360. Positive x divided by negative 1. What will it be? It will be negative x. I know this is the style that you know when you say 360 minus, right? In the same way, sine, open bracket, I'm going to take negative as a common factor. Negative 180 degrees divided by negative 1 will be positive 180 degrees. Positive x divided by negative 1 will be negative x. Close, close. This is what you know. Right? While we are on it, let's simplify this. Negative and negative, they become positive. So we're going to say we have sine x times cos x all over sine x over cos x minus, let's see, negative sine, open bracket, 360 degrees minus x close, close, open. This is a negative angle, right, of sine, with the same thing that I've been doing when I simplified these guys. It's still applying. It's going to be once again negative sine, open bracket, 180 degrees minus x, close, close. Now, for this guy here, the sine will cancel the sine, and then I see that the cosine will be multiplied. So it will be cos square x. In case you're wondering how I did that, let me just explain. Here is it. Sine x sine x cos x divided by sine x over cos x. Because of the division sign, right? Because of the division sign, you will change it to be a multiplication sign. So you will say sine x cos x multiplied by, then you invert. Or as the numerator becomes denominator, or as the denominator becomes the numerator. As you can see, the sign will cancel with the sign. Hence, you are left with cos x times cos x. Hence, our answer was cos square x. Okay, perfect. Now let's proceed. Now we have, let's see, now we have sine in the 360 minus. The 360 minus is the fourth quadrant, right? So this will be, let me just leave it like this. This will be sine in the 360 minus is negative, right? So this will be negative times this negative. So maybe, I don't know if I should do it the way that I'm thinking. Negative, then negative sine x. I think it's better this way. Remember, you're watching this video so you can learn these things. In the same way, sine in the 180 minus, is it positive or negative? Sine in the 180 minus is positive. So it'll just be negative sine x. Proceeding, this will then be cos square x. Let's see. Take it easy. Sine negative times negative is positive, okay? So this will become positive sine x. Negative times negative will become positive. So here we have plus. Now, sine x times sine x will be, will be sine square x. Now, what does this mean? We have seen this identity before. So this equals 1. Cos square x plus sine square x equals 1. All right? Perfect. I hope you guys get it, right? All right. Bye-bye.